Mountain Dew, and we've got 3, 2, 1 pills, and we are off.
Atalito going with the chill music, and Ibar going with no music at all.
And both players playing on high speed. Good boards for both players. You're gonna have to snake through to get to the bottom on Ibar's side. Big cluster on that left hand side for Atalito. Looks like Atalito might have made a bit of a misplay up on that top row, but it looks like he's gonna drop some pill fragments down, gets another clear, starts opening up that left corner, which is probably gonna be the most critical component of getting through this 8. He's down to 25. Meanwhile, Ibar down to 18. He's kind of got the opposite here. He's got to focus that right side, but he's got yellow covering everything, blockaded any opportunity he gets. He does not need blue, and he seems to keep getting it.
Yeah, Ibar had a really fast start to this level, got a whole lot of simple, quick single clears to start himself off and build a small lead, which has now just vanished while he's dealing with this cluster of yellow that he needs to break through. Looks like he's holding out for a yellow on the bottom of his board for a fat log, and here it comes.
Fire up that emote in the chat, y'all, as Ibar now starting to address the bottom of his board. He's down to single digits. Atalito seems to be gummed up all along the bottom of his board here, really needing blue and not getting it. Just keeps getting served more and more yellow. Really gumming up the works here as we start this first match.
This drop
Nice.
T into a clear at the bottom of his wow, that will clear almost everything up. And now all he needs is that horizontal right there might have complicated things a little bit. But
He
with this horizontal, he's gonna free everything up, and now all he needs is a red fragment to get out of level 8.
There it is, out at a minute 59. Uh, really rough end game there for Atalito. Both these players now into 9. Very top heavy board for Atalito. A little bit of a balanced board here. I see that there's already a spire starting to develop on Ivar's board right in column number 4. Gonna need some red. Pretty much needs red anywhere he goes on that right side. Blue is prevalent on the left side. So you see bracket clears are the name of the game here. They slow you down, but they get those clears. You see Ibar really wishing he would have had something a little bit better to support him, as he's now down 7 viruses to Atalito.
This level started off a little differently for both players. Atalito had a lot of quick clears, and he had a drop T early on in the level to help clear everything up, and he's really running free right now. Column 6 or 5 and 6 might seem a little problematic right now, but he can deal with it at his leisure.
17 to 10 here as we cross the 3 minute mark. You see Ibar starting to work on that right side. A little bit of a stack of virus starting to whittle that down. Blue yellow huge. Now has column 8 completely
Wow.
cleared out. Down to his final blue. But you see here Atalito out at 326, blazing through that level 9. But Ibar
Yeah.
here still fighting.
Yeah, Ibar kind of trying to figure out because you can tell he wanted to take those reds horizontally, but if he did, then that red fragment would fall and cut off his horizontal like that right there. So he's just kind of trying to figure this out, and right now he just needs to clean everything up.
And looks like he will. Good final sequence there out at 355. It looks to be Atalito up by almost 20 viruses here as both players now in level 10. Top heavy board for Ibar, but you do see a lot of doubles in the middle of that board, both horizontally and vertically. Meanwhile, Atalito really getting that left side cleared up, needs to focus right side to really start getting things going here. He's getting plugged up by lack of red support. He's going to get that double horizontal clear and takes the second horizontal one. Thought about doing something else for a second, but made a good course correction, and he is down to 11 virus.
An ill-timed run of double reds for Ibar on level 10 has left him a little bit hamstrung. But this double blue is he decides not to go with the horizontal. And then
Oh, Ibar in a tough
that's a
way here. He's in danger of a top out. He's had an opportunity to bracket clear that top section, and he has not taken it. And you really want to get that off the board. You do not one mistake up there, and your run is done. But he gets that combo out down to 26. But Atalito already on the final stage, 5.
Yeah, Atalito is just running away with this, taking advantage of Ibar's mistakes, and it's really difficult to recover when you're up against a player of this caliber.
Atalito had a shot to get get 3 blues over on column 1 with that double blue, didn't take it. Now he's starting to get a little bit of garbage in a very blue virus heavy area on that left side. Meanwhile, 16 viruses to go here for Ibar, and really trying to get through the rest of this level. Very frustrating start to level 10 for our world championship runner up here. He is making things work now, has a double ready to go, and set up for an L here, looking for that blue red. He's going to get
There
it.
it is. RNG smiles upon him. He just needs, he's just has a pretty small scattering of viruses. This board is going to be clear in short order. Takes the no drop clear, even though he has a double blue coming up, and another double blue just kind of makes it difficult to see which color he's getting. But 621 and he's into a level 11.
Atalito has a lot of double opportunities here and a lot of no drop clears, and he's taking those opportunities, needing blue and red. So, of
There's,
course, it's double yellows all the way.
but thankfully, at the end of a double yellow blitz is a double blue, and that was just what he needed.
A 642 for Atalito. That is a PB by nearly 30 seconds. Absolutely dominating that. Welcome to the sub 7 club uh, in 8 to 11. Absolutely fantastic time.
Let's see if Ibar decides to finish out this level. Nope, it looks like he's going to go ahead and top out. Frustrating game one, particularly that level 10. Stare at the ceiling and say why. But shake it off, relax, take a deep breath, sip of water maybe, or the beverage of your choice. And then hunker down and get ready for game two.
And as Larva pointing out, that is a hot time. Uh, Definitely, I would think a top 20 time for sure. That level block.
It was 6:42,
Waiting on
right? If it was 6:42, then that would be good for
7th all time.
7th right now because yeah, because we got a 6:30 earlier today as well. So I'm just trying to bear that in mind as well.
We are off here in game number 2, and Ibar already off to a hot start. That board stack particularly high for him. Really starting to work things down. Ooh, that double yellow,
I,
I believe, was a misplay.
yeah, but he's going to be able to fight his way out of this without too much trouble. All he needs is a yellow fragment, and he's fine.
He does get it, and now starting to work on that. You can see
Oh,
frustration mounting. Oh, another misplay by Ibar.
deep breath, man. Deep breath.
When you get frustrated playing this game, I mean, it's RNG. Sometimes just one misplay, but sometimes you let that frustration mount, and that just lets those misplays just start to cascade. And you really, it's this game's a lot more mental than people think it. Sometimes sometimes you have to play against yourself more than the opponent. You just really want to try to stay focused. I know, you're playing very high level competition, but sometimes, you just let your emotions get the better of you.
Yeah, it's easy. It's so easy to be caught up in the disappointment of the moment that can create, and overcoming that can be pretty difficult sometimes. But this is still early, and there's really only a 9 virus difference right now.
And a good combo there by Ibar and a good tuck play. He's down to 7. Atalito looking for that last yellow. So RNG trying to balance things out at a minute 47. But it's an oops all blue situation here for Ibar.
Yeah, that blue in column one looks particularly problematic right now because right now it's going to take a double blue to clean that out. Looks like he might be going for a drop combo here. This horizontal is actually perfect. It's going to flatten out the stack and let him work with it.
Yeah, and that double blue following huge. He's out at 217. He is behind by 11 viruses. He's got a very nice looking board here. Nothing on that bottom row. Gets handed immediately a red yellow, which he can't really do much with as he starts to work on that left side of the board. Gets that red right in column four, starts clearing things down. Now he's starting to get into a rhythm. And sometimes you just got to get back and find that rhythm. Starting to see Ibar do that here.
Good on him. There's no yellow on his top line right now, but his top line is still relatively clean. Looks like he's going to go for a drop combo with the yellows on column 7.
And this is a good smart play here. I think he might have
This will be an
wanted to
interesting
drill
little
down.
clear right here. Looks like a
Ooh,
upside down figure 4.
it's a great wrestling move and an even greater Dr. Mario move. As Ivar now down to 22 viruses, but Atalito down to 4, just continuing to chug along here. He needs reds, and the RNG not really giving him much to work with. Gets that red blue to work. Now he's down to 3 and is very close to the end here. Going to take a drop combo there, and it's going to be out halfway through at 3 minutes and 46 seconds. Ibar down to 13, and you're starting to see that with the 0 virus presence on that bottom row, drop time definitely a factor here for Ibar as he is. I think he's making the right play here. He's going to go into
Absolutely.
a double
Oh, I like
horizontal,
this
and
right here. Quickly get the horizontal on top before you drop it down with this fat log. Very good end game.
he'll be out at 416. He is still 11 viruses behind here. Atalito has a speedrunner's dream. Lot of doubles. A lot of doubles. He's going to even get a triple off of one pill. Same situation here for Ibar, especially in the horizontal department. Definitely knock out quite a few horizontal doubles, vertical doubles, and get back in this year as trying to just maintain some balance here. And sometimes you have to just get every. I try to play having one of every color exposed, just so I have some sort of play. And we're seeing that here from Ibar. He's trying to just keep color balance here, but some of these earlier misplays now coming back to haunt him. I think he's looking for that horizontal, and he is going to get it and set up nicely for some other opportunities here. But as you see, Atalito playing out of his mind here, down to 14 viruses. Little bit of a situation in that lower left area, but look at that huge combo going almost across the whole board to make some things happen. Down to 7 viruses.
Ibar's in a situation where he just needs some blues to work with in order to here he finally gets them get that
Oh, and
T
look
and
at
do
this
a big
combo.
drop combo. Very nice play
That's a
by Ibar.
It's a very big confidence booster too. Just pulling off big combos like that, and it looks like that's going to be the name of the game. I had Alito out at about a 539. He's just got 48 viruses here, and he'll secure a berth into semifinal Sunday, where he will play Frank. He manages to get out of here. He's got 48 viruses to do so, but Ibar is definitely not going to make it easy. He's going to keep chugging along here, and
He has the
oh,
he
that
has the yeah. He has the drop T set up. He just needs another blue fragment to pull the trigger. And here it comes.
gets that nice cross clear. Looks like we may have lost Atalito. We'll try to get him back. We have him back. And Atalito struggling a bit here early on in 11.
Very little access to yellow viruses early on for Atalito. Just looking at his board, but now he's got access to some of them. Looks like he's playing the horizontal game, and this right here, the drop horizontal, is going to help keep his stack neat and clean.
It's always risky to do that horizontal play at the top, but sometimes those are the only moves that you do have. Very, very much an advanced sort of player technique here, going for those horizontals up top. And now he cleans up his board, gets another clear. Ibar out just south of 7 minutes here. He is about half a level behind, but this is he's got a speed player's dream. A lot of doubles to start. Looking at that left side of the board, that makes you kind of want to salivate a little bit and play aggressively.
Looks like he's going to go for the underclear on those yellows, and this is the pill to do it with the blue yellow. And then this drop combo is going to knock out 5 more viruses.
Down to
gap is
34.
yeah, it's still a 17 virus gap right now. It looks like Ibar might misdrop that.
Yeah, he didn't flip it over, and that's tough to see that high up on the board. You're pretty much forced to try to combo both of those pieces of that misplay out, and that's going to affect drop time. But you see Ibar here just making some really nice recovery combos, just trying to work around it. Just seems to he's deprioritizing column 4 right now, just trying to see what he can do to get through the rest of the board, down to 17 viruses. But Atalito already down to his final 2, and looking like he's just trying to make things stick. And there it is, 801 for Atalito. That will put this away, as it is 2-0, and we will have Atalito making the Dr. Mario World Tour. First stop in Mexico, now the U.S., and now he goes to Japan to take on Frank as he advances to the semifinals. And we're going to see Ibar finish this out here. Just Ibar is a fantastic combo player, but you make those misdrops, and they bite you. They bite you hard.
Still a good showing from Ibar as a lower seed, taking out the 5th seed in the first round. And these things happen sometimes. Sometimes people just have a bad round and cascade from there, but good showing by both players. So it'll be Frank and Atalito playing in the semifinals tomorrow.